welcome to our look at the upcoming November 2nd trading week in the binary options market. Right off the bat on Monday, we have a slew of PMI numbers coming out of the European Union, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Greece, the United Kingdom, followed by a monetary policy statement coming out of the United Kingdom. We have RBC manufacturing PMI coming out of Canada on Monday, and then of course the same thing coming out of the United States. We also have ISM manufacturing PMI coming out of America. So in other words, Monday is going to be huge for stock markets around the world. As we roll into Tuesday, RBA interest rate decision, probably not a change, but the statement will be interesting for traders from a risk-on, risk-off kind of perspective. We have factory orders on Tuesday out of the United States, a minor stock market moving event. And then we have unemployment, participation rates, imports, exports coming out of New Zealand and Australia, followed by services PMI coming out on Wednesday. ADP employment change coming out on Wednesday in the United States, of course, is a fairly big deal, only because it gives us an idea of what the non-farm number could be, non-manufacturing PMI. So again, Wednesday should be a pretty strong day in the U.S. stock markets, with the crude oil stock exchange closing out the day in America. That, of course, will move the WTI. As we look at Thursday, we have quite a few announcements coming out of Great Britain that will influence, such as the interest rate decision, and more importantly, some statements and things like that will influence what happens with the pound and, of course, the FTSE. And then as we roll into Friday, really at this point in time, it's going to be all about jobs numbers. We do have some manufacturing PMI, industrial production and stuff out of the UK, but really on a non-farm payroll Friday, nobody cares about that. We just go directly to the employment numbers out of America. Germany had a relatively quiet week. As you can see, the candle is very tight. Looks like we may have overextended ourselves a little bit. A pullback could be coming, but quite frankly, we feel that's an invitation to start buying calls. The FTSE fell during the course of the week, but we have two hammers preceding this in an area at 6,300 that should be rather supportive. We're looking for supportive calls or bounces, supportive candles or bounces in order to start buying calls. No interest in buying puts. The NASDAQ 100 actually reached a new high at one point during the session on Friday, touching 4,700. It looks as if the market is trying to break out. We may need to pull back a little bit in order to break out. We've had a pretty significant move higher in a very short amount of time, so momentum is probably running out. A pullback should be an attempt to find more momentum. We're waiting for supportive candles below in order to start buying calls again. And with that, we've taken a look at the November 2nd trading week in the binary options markets.